Well, and we are in Hungary, so we're going for Belgian beer. Hello Internet, welcome to Alex Universe. The goal of today's video is to find out if Budapest, the capital of Hungary, is really that cheap as people say. In the end of this video, you will have a pretty rough idea how much you should prepare for your weekend stay in the Hungarian capital. So let's fly. So we have just arrived at our hostel. The hostel itself is nothing extra special. It costs like 65 euro for 2 people for 2 nights, which is not that bad, but well, you get what you pay for. So we ended up in this kind of a fancy restaurant, with beer, and now we're waiting for our food, and the night continues. So let's talk about prices for drinks and food. We were in this very fancy and very not probably really good restaurant, so it was a little bit overpriced, but on the other hand it was like one of the few places that was actually kind of not full. Right now I'm having beer in this great beer garden here near this giant wheel. Let's go to the river. So if you're interested in seeing the castle and the bridge in lights, then come before midnight, because right now they just turned all the lights off. So good morning everyone. The night was quite short and the morning was quite rough, but here we are. We're at the banks of the Danube River, and now we will cross this chain bridge and we will go up to the castle. So while you may say that this is just a bridge, this is basically one of the landmarks of Budapest on itself. And it's really beautiful. So if you're going to the Buda castle, you can go up this road, or you can go by this old cable car, funicular actually. But as you can see, the queue is quite insane, so I will walk. So the single ticket costs 1200 forint and the return ticket 2000 forint. The castle was completely destroyed during the Second World War. It was rebuilt, so the historical value is almost zero. But the views from the terraces is beautiful. It actually has plastic windows. Here we really have two landmarks at the same place. There's a St. Matthew's Church, and this beautiful thing behind me is the Fisherman's Bastion. which is like the remnants of the former city fortification that was rebuilt in the 19th century, and now it's probably one of the most important major tourist spots in Budapest. Not far from the castle, actually. So it doesn't really matter who asks. I guess the main landmark in Budapest is the building of the Hungarian Parliament, which you can see here across the water. And as you can see, it's probably the nicest building you can find, not only in Hungary. I don't think I've seen many more beautiful structures ever in Europe. It's really nice. So we are now in the Szechenyi Baths. As you can see, February, and we are in the outdoor pool, and it's really cool. And the entrance, $6.50 for one ticket. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed our little trip to Budapest. I hope I gave you some rough ideas what the prices are. Now, in conclusion, is Budapest really that cheap? And the answer is, of course, it depends. If you book some luxurious hotel, then probably not. From my experience, it costs like €100 for the whole weekend, and that was including the prices for the baths and for getting wasted by beer and eating actually also some dinner and stuff like that. It was more expensive than I expected, but on the other hand I have to say we ended up in some kind of a fancy restaurant that I didn't intend to go to, but as it is so crowded by people, then it's really difficult to find a free restaurant anyway, so consider that. But on the other hand, in comparison with the Western Europe, it's definitely cheaper, but if you compare it to places like Central Europe or something like that, then it's more or less the same, and compared to East Europe, it's actually probably more expensive than you would expect. So I hope that answers your question. Anyway, if you like this video and you want to support me, please leave your thoughts in the comments. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, check out my other social media, and see you in the next video.